happening, everybody? It is Wednesday, a hump day, and this is Falcons Daily. I am CG, Craig Green, your host, and I appreciate all of y'all checking us out each and every day that we are here to provide you guys some more content, some more things to talk about when it comes to Falcons football. Again, want to remind all of y'all to please hit the subscribe button if you have not done so just yet. That would be, as the kids say, awesome sauce. If you could do that for us, that would be tremendous. Want to take a look here at the offensive line, y'all. Was kind of pondering the offensive line a little bit, wondering if we need some more help up front before the season gets started. When you look here at our depth chart, we're too deep right now. On the offensive line. Again, of course, you already know who the starters are: Jake Matthews, Matthew Bergeron, Chris Lindstrom, Caleb McGarry, and of course Ryan Nuzul at center. Right now, the immediate backups for each player listed on the Falcons website. For Jake Matthews, he has Brandon Parker backing him up. Elijah Wilkinson is backing up Bergeron. Right now, there's nobody backing up Ryan Nuzul. Kyle Hinton is the backup right guard, and Storm Norton, the right tackle. Of course, Storm Norton is a swing guy. He can play multiple spots. But do we need a little more help up front? One or two more bodies wouldn't hurt. Especially give us someone behind Ryan Nuzul at center. I would not mind that whatsoever. Again, we were cross-training guys such as Michael Gonzalez to be that swing player. So Could that be the case when training camp comes? Only time will tell. But again, I don't feel real comfortable with just one center on the roster. Hopefully, we can again get Gonzalez cross-trained. He was going to slide in from guard and play center. So if that happens, then maybe we'll be fine. But again, I would much rather have an established center behind our starting center. That's just me, but they get paid the big bucks to coach these guys up and get them ready for game day. So I'll just try to trust what the staff is going to do. All right, got a question in the comments from yesterday's video from RI Falcons, and they wanted to know if we could talk about Jaden Higgins of the Houston Texans and talk about his contract situation. Again, should rookies any round have a guaranteed contract? I don't know. Doesn't feel right to me. I mean, some of the money should be guaranteed, of course, but it just doesn't feel right to me because you're kind of paid. Sometimes you're paid on what you've already done. Sometimes you're paid on what you're about to do. So I guess it really depends on the team, how they look at paying, how they pay it forward, so to speak, to their players. But Jaden Higgins, if you're not familiar, is a wide receiver of the Houston Texans, a second-round draft pick, and he signed a fully guaranteed deal, 4 years, $11.7 million for Jaden Higgins. I mean, good on him. You know what I mean? Like, good on him to get that money. Again, he had over 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns at Iowa State in his 2024 campaign. And if the Houston Texans want to pay him, guaranteed money, that's their business. But do I think that should be something that should be the norm going forward? Probably not. We see way too often how rookies and new players in the league often kind of fizzle out and they're out of the league within a couple of years. I mean, Jaden Higgins, I'm sure, hopefully Houston has some kind of clauses in the contract to recoup some of the money if they needed to. But just in case Jaden didn't work out, but I hope it does for him and I hope it does for the Houston Texans. But I personally do not want to see guaranteed contracts for fully guaranteed contracts. I would say probably not. At least a portion of it, maybe 50% guaranteed or something. You should be able to at least count on X amount of dollars coming home to you and have to earn the rest. I firmly believe that rookies need to earn their way onto the field and earn the kind of money that veterans make. Also, y'all, the throwback schedule came out when we're going to wear our throwback jerseys. For those of you who don't know, it's a mashup of 1966 and the 1990s. it's not a true one, throwback from 1 year. It's trying to cover the entire era of Falcons football. So, and it's also got, rave reviews as the best uniform in the league, or at least the best throwbacks in the league. So, question, y'all, do you think we should switch to the throwbacks permanently? Yes or no? No. And here's why. Because if you switch to the throwbacks permanently, when it comes time to throwback week or whatever it may be, what are you going to wear? You're going to go back to the red, with the white pants? You're going to do that? I don't think so. I think it looks even more, it feels special and looks even more special whenever we do break out the throwbacks for the 2 or 3 games, whatever it may be on the schedule. I really still like what we're currently wearing. I know some of y'all ain't fans of the big block numbers or whatever, but I think it looks good on the Falcons. I think the ATL popping out, I like that a lot. I like the all black look. I like the all white look. I like the black on top of the white. I love it when we're on the road and we wear the all white on the road. That's pretty sweet. Or even when we wear the white shirt with the black pants. That's kind of like a, one of my favorite looks in terms of our away uniforms. But the throwback uniforms should stay the throwback uniforms and be something that we wear a couple of times a year, and that's it. Again, it won't feel special anymore for wearing it every single week. I think some of us get too, want to hit that button too often and just feel good and look good and feel good. I get it. But the Falcons already look good right now in what they currently wear. So let's keep the throwbacks 2-3 times a year. I'm good with it. As a matter of fact, y'all, last season, do you know what our record was when we wore the throwbacks? Do any of you know? I'll tell you what it was. We were 3-0. Okay? 3 wins, 0 losses in the throwbacks last season. This year, we will wear those throwbacks. We will have those throwbacks on against several different teams this season. We're going to be looking at Buffalo is one of them on Monday Night Football, Week 6. Week 15 at Tampa Bay, so we're wearing them on the road against Tampa because Tampa's going to be wearing their throwbacks, which are like their throwback creamsicle, which is actually going to be white on white with the cream-colored numbers. That game will be on Thursday Night Football on Amazon, and then Week 17 against the Rams at home, Monday Night Football, ESPN. That's our throwback schedule for this season. And again, last year 3-0 in the throwbacks. So again, let's leave them as they are. Let's not tinker too much and mess with fate. I like the throwbacks to be just the throwbacks. I like our typical uniform right now that we're wearing, just as is. And again, Raheem Morris, Terry Fontenot, whoever in the hell is in charge, give me the red pants, okay? Give me the red pants with the white. I want to see it this year, finally. Everybody, thanks again for tuning in. And make sure y'all continue to sound off in the comments and let me know what you think of Falcons Daily, what you think about the Falcons this season, any other pressing issues around the NFL that could be on your mind. I would love to hear from all of you. And while you're in here doing that, please hit subscribe on Falcons Daily. Also, give my friends at FanArch a follow as well. FanArch Co. They're up here in the top left corner. You can also give me a follow on social media at Craig G Sports, CRAIG, the letter G, and the word sports. I appreciate that and appreciate all of you checking us out here today on a Wednesday. So until Thursday, y'all have a great Wednesday. Sayonara and buenos noches.